Good afternoon, everybody. Firstly, I'd like to welcome you all and thank you for joining us today on our information session for Maths, English and Science. I'm going to start by introducing the team that we have here with us today, and then I'll follow on by briefly explaining the provision that we offer for each of the areas that I've spoken to coming up to September. So firstly, my name's Jan Dale. I'm the Assistant Director for Maths and Science here at Hugh Baird. And with me today is Adele Maudsley.
Hi.
Who is the Curriculum Manager for Maths, and James Hale.
Hello.
Who is the Lead Lecturer in Science.
Reach your goals by doing something you love.
Purpose.
Up your game and prove the doubters wrong.
Believe in yourself and achieve your potential.
The career you want is waiting for you.
The opportunities are here.
The expertise are here.
The support is here.
The inspiration is here.
Exits are located at the rear of the cabin and at the front of the cabin.
Grow,
Thrive.
innovate, succeed.
Wherever you want your story to take you.
It starts at Hugh Baird College.
Okay, so the provision we're going to talk to you about today is Maths, English and Science. Firstly, for Maths and Science, our courses are mainly aimed at those who are over 19 and they're part-time courses. So we run two different kind of modes of courses in both of the subjects, Maths and English. Firstly, our Improve Your Suite, which is functional skills. These are aimed at developing your skills in the subject as well as supporting you with gaining employment or even just helping your children with homework. And then we run our standalone GCSE courses, which is a level 2. And this is specifically designed for those who need a GCSE or want to improve their grades, which can be for personal, professional or educational reasons. So with GCSE, we traditionally offer two modes of study. One, which is traditional classroom, which is normally for about 3 hours a week. And the other one is a blended learning approach. Although through these challenging times we're facing at the moment with COVID, we may see a different approach to delivery in September, but we'd keep you updated on what that would be. Both of these courses are free to the majority of students, and they do provide a recognised qualification, which means at the end of each one of these courses, you will have an exam, which you'll be supported by with the tutors. I have included a snapshot of one of our students last year, Gary, and what Maths and English helped him to progress onto. Okay, so moving on to science, we run two levels of science. We run a level 2 applied science, and we also run a level 3 applied science, one of which has a clear focus on forensic science. So these courses are aimed at anybody who's over 16, whether you've just left school or just in the process of leaving school, or whether you're changing your direction of which way you want to study. So first I'm going to talk to you about the level 2. This is a 1-year program with us, and it will help you gain a broad understanding and knowledge of the skills that's needed in the science sector. In areas, we cover areas such as biology, chemistry and physics, so it gives you that broad kind of outlook of science. This course will help you move into specific jobs within the science sector, such as things like lab technicians, or it will support you into progressing onto the level 3 and then onto university. The level 3 science, as I mentioned earlier, is a 2-year program. Okay, this will help you progress onto university or into employment. This course will give you the opportunity to study again around a wide range of science modules, again focusing on the biology, chemistry and physics. One of the groups that we will have an enhanced focus on forensic science. That's more of an interest towards you. So the majority of your lessons in science will be held in a lab where you'll carry out practical experiments, writing up scientific projects, or even just preparing posters and presentations for your assignments. And there'll be a variety of methods, including methods that will be used for assessments, which will include coursework, presentations, and practical experiments. Again, with the challenging times, we're not sure how this is going to look, but be clear that it will be, interesting for us to going on. The progression for level 3 will help you get into a higher level of study for university. But as I say, there's a wide range of jobs available also within that subject. So again, I'd like to share a couple of snapshots with you, which is Bethan and Dylan that was with us this year, and what they've done with their qualification to move on. Okay, so that was briefly just explaining our courses for you. But what we'd like to do now is give some time to answer any questions you've got about any of the courses that we've spoken to. So over to you guys. Okay, so the first question we have is, do you need to pay for maths and English? Is the course free? The course is free for most students. So yes, free for anybody that is here in England, that is British citizen. There may be some elements of that's not free if you're from outside the country, but we would support you in finding out whether that's the case.
Right, question from Harry. Is level 3 applied science worth the same as an A level? Yes, so the applied science course we do is the extended diploma, and that is worth the same as 3 A levels. So if you get, for example, a distinction or distinction, because you get 3 grades, that's the same as saying you get 3 A's, and it pretty much gets you anywhere you want to go within higher education for science.
Samantha's asked, can you study maths and English of an evening? Yes, we have a Wednesday evening class and a Thursday evening class. So if you wanted to do both, you could do one on a Wednesday and one on a Thursday. They run 5:30 to 8:30.
Okay, so Sadie's asking us a question. If I study maths and English, is it going to affect my benefits? No, it's a part-time course and you'll be able to study alongside as benefits. As far as I'm aware, you know, part-time courses won't affect your benefits, so you can do both.
And Steve has asked, can you do maths and English? Yeah, you can do both maths and English. We can arrange it so you can do it in the same day, separate days of an evening, so you can do maths and English alongside each other, yeah.
Okay, so Emma asks, what type of coursework will I do on the science courses? The answer is there is a lot of different types of coursework you'll actually do. So a lot of the time, or where possible, it'll be a lab report. So you'll actually do an experiment. You'll have something we want you to investigate. You'll be the one to take the equipment, get it all out, perform the practical, and then once you've done that, you'll actually take your results and write up a full report. Or I could give you a research task where I'll ask you a question and then you'll go and research to answer that. It could also be a poster, PowerPoint, a presentation. There's tons of different ways that we actually assess you. So you're not just doing the same thing over and over again. It really does vary up each and every time.
Okay, a question from Cake. I hope I've pronounced that right. Do you need any level to attend Maths and English at GCSE? Okay, so what we do is we do an assessment, a small like kind of little assessment that will look at what your levels are. Because we're a resit year, we're looking at usually coming in with a kind of a level 3 kind of thing, or having a level 1 already to do a GCSE, because otherwise it'd be a big jump. If you was below that level, what we probably recommend is for you to do a functional skills at level 1 to give you those basic skills ready to move on to a GCSE.
We've got a question from Emma saying, I've not been in a class for 20 odd years, will I be able to do it? Well, yeah, what we do is when you come in, we'll assess you to see where your skills are. Sometimes it might be that you need to do functional skills for a year first, and sometimes it might be you can go on the GCSE. But the way we do it is when you're in class, we go over what you need to learn, and you'll find as you're in it, a lot of adults have the same worry about coming in. They haven't done maths for 20 odd years. When they come in, they start remembering stuff, and actually it really, really helps them.
So Yasmin asks, is there any physics on the course? Yes, it's only a small part, but with it being applied science, that is all of science, so physics is included with that. The sort of physics we tend to do is waves. We also do thermodynamics, and then we look to like medical physics. So that'd be things like looking at X-rays, gamma rays, and how they're used in the medical profession.
Okay, so Aaron asks, are the classes big? We try not to have them too big, Aaron, because what we do is we want to work on what your individual learning need is, kind of thing. So as we both myself and Adele have mentioned, when we do the assessment, we look at what your skills gaps are, and part of our kind of delivery is working with you specifically or somebody else specifically on those skills gaps. So no, we try to keep our classes quite small, around about 15, 16 if we can.
Izzy has asked if she applies now, when will I start studying maths and English? So we've got September start for GCSE and functional skills. If you apply now, somebody will phone you up, ask you a few questions, and then we'll invite you in for an assessment in September. And if you can't start in September for functional skills only, we do have a January start as well.
So Trisha asks, can I go to university with BTEC level 3? And the answer is yes, you definitely can. So with the BTEC, we offer the Applied Science BTEC. The courses that are available to you are practically limitless. You can go do anything in most of the medical profession. You can go down the chemistry route, the biochemistry route, a pure biology route, zoology. The list is literally endless. I could be here all day listing all the different courses you could do with level 3.
James has asked a question, will he need to buy anything? No, we supply everything for you. We have calculators, all the equipment you need for the exam, and when you do sit your exams at the end of the year, we supply all the materials that you need for that as well.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today. Don't forget the applications for September are still open and you can apply online via our website. If you have any other queries or questions, please get in touch with us via our website or social media. Stay safe and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.